Okay, my brothers, inshallah, we're going to begin now. Apologies for the slight delay. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Just get the book, inshallah. The book. Okay. So اليوم سندرس الدرس الرابع. الدرس الرابع. Lesson 4. الدرس الرابع. This is actually where your true learning will begin, inshallah. It's the first time you are addressing these levels and these chapters, and that Dars al-Rabi actually is where the challenge is slightly raised. So a number of things are being taught here. Approximately 6 new concepts are being taught over here, or 6 new things, including the new vocabulary. Right. The first thing that's being taught here is حرف الجر. في and ala. These 2 new words. And fi and ala, and later on min and ila, these new words, they have a particular meaning. Neither are they nouns, neither are they verbs. But actually what they do is that they help us understand a relationship with the nouns, and then a relationship with the verbs. These are what are known as huruf. Literally translated as letters, but actually particles. So, more important to the meaning right now, because the meaning can be derived, let's look at the ruling. Everyone read with me, please. If somebody wants to put their mic on and read with me, that's also better. So if you want to use your mic, just put your hand up and I'll give you the mic access and we can read together, and the rest of you reading by yourselves on the screen. Anybody want the mic? Al-Taf or Adil, Faiz, or Brother Muhammad, Zubair. If you want the mic, just put your hand up and then I'll just give you access to your mic. Okay, Al-Taf. So you read with me, Al-Taf, on the mic, and the rest of you read inshallah. Screen. Ready? الدرس الرابع. الدرس الرابع.
الدرس الرابع.
البيت.
البيت.
في البيت.
في البيت.
So over here you have alif or lam, and that's why you only have one dhamma. Here you have e, and what's the difference of al-bayt here and this one here? You see the difference on top? What's the difference?
It's lamma. For fi, it's kasra.
Over here you have a dhamma, al-baytu, and here you have a kasra, al-bayti. So what's the difference between these 2 situations? The only difference we can see is the fi. This is harf al-jar, fi. So al-baytu.
Al-baytu.
Al-bayti.
Al-bayti.
So that dhamma converts itself to a kasra because of harf al-jar. Harf means particle or letter, and jar means this thing here, kasra. Jar, one of the meanings of jar is kasra. So harf al-jar means that particle which causes this kasra to appear. Is that clear?
Yes.
Al-masjidu.
Al-masjidu.
Fil-masjidi.
Fil-masjidi.
Al-masjidu.
Al-masjidu.
Fil-masjidi.
Fil-masjidi.
Center. شوف يا إخوة. انظروا. You have this beginning. It says kasra, fatha on the alif, then sukoon on the lam, and then fatha on the mim, and then sukoon on the seen, then kasra on the jim, and then dhamma on the dal. Al-masjidu. Is that clear? Al-masjidu. In the case with this second situation where there's a word before the alif and lam, you will immediately jump over the alif, and you will not need to pronounce it. You will say fil, fil. Yeah? This fi is taking you directly to the alif, which has, I mean to the lam, which has a sukoon on it. And then after that you have the meme, which is, I would say, is written, the font which has been chosen in the book is not very clear. But you have the lam, alif lam, then meme. Then you have, sorry, my handwriting is bad because of the mouse. You have seen. There's the seen, trying to make it clearer. And the jim. So you have alif, lam with the kasra on it, mim with a fatha on it, seen with a sukoon, jim with a kasra. Al-masjidu. But in the case with harful jar fi, then you will go over the alif and go directly to the lam. You will not say fi al-masjidu. No, you will say fil. Is that clear, brothers?
Yes.
Go directly to the sukoon and you will say fil masjidi. Fil masjidi. Okay, let's keep going. And the meaning of fi means when something is being surrounded by something else or entering into something else. Fi means inside something. Okay. This is the general meaning or the main meaning of the word fi. Now, the echo is there, I think, because Brother Altaf, your mic is external mic, it seems, by using a tablet or something. That's the reason why. Jazakallah khair, Altaf, for your commitment. Allah yubarak feek. I'll give the mic to somebody else now if they want to read with me. Jazakallah khair. Okay, if one of the brothers like Muhammad Zubair or Nadeem, Rashid or Mirza want to read, the only brother who has a closed mic is Muhammad Zubair. So he's the one I'm going to encourage to read, and we will not get the echo, I think. Let's keep reading together until Muhammad agrees to join us with his mic. Let's keep going. We have now Al-Maktabu. Read please. Al-Maktabu. Alal, not ala al-maktabi. But you jump straight to the lam with the sukoon on it, like in this case. In the case of fi and the lam. Then you read the meme. Al-maktabi. Al-maktabu. Alal Sukoon, jumping over the alif and ignoring it. Alal, then there's a meme here, which comes after the lam, though it's written in this way that it looks like it's coming before. Okay? This is alif, lam, meme, kaf. Like in the masjid, alif, lam, meme. This is supposed to be seen, brothers. I'm sorry for the writing over there. Okay, so you have alif, lam, meme. Alal maktabi. And what happened? The dhamma turned into a kasra. Why did it turn into a kasra, brothers? Put your hand up, I'll give you the mic. Okay, no one wants to take the mic for some reason. Ala is harful jar. And what does harful jar mean? Harful jar means that particle which creates this jar, this kasra. The jar means kasra. And then here we have an example of as-sariru. What type of a letter is this? What is this known as we learned last lesson? As-sariru. Barakallahu feek, Mirza. It's shamsi. So you don't have to say ahsanta nadeem. You don't have to say al-sariru. You say as-sariru. Go straight into the scene because of the lam and the scene are very close to each other. This has a dhamma on it. No problem, ya ikhwa. I know that you're not taking the mic because you have a reason. That's totally fine. You are already excused before you make your excuses. Jazakumullahu khairan. Now, so you have as-sariru, as-sariru, ala, alas. See, this one is especially going over the alif and over the lam, directly to the scene because it's shamsi. Alas sariri, alas sariri. Okay, guys. So now I need you, brothers, to show me that you can read this before we continue. So I need everyone to have their mic ready. Brothers, please cooperate, inshallah. Try to get your mics with you ready before the class. By any simple, cheap mic, inshallah, and have the opportunity to read with us, so that I can make sure that your reading is developing as we're going through the lessons. I don't want you just to come to the classes for namesake. I want you to be able to develop as we are reading. Okay, so Al-Taf has got his hand up, Mirza got his hand up, and the other brothers, please. Even if you have background noise, maybe you can ask your family or something to stay quiet just for a few minutes, or move to the new room, literally, and, for that time. You can private message me and you can tell me, when you are ready to open your mic. And then I'll do it for you at the convenient time, inshallah. But I want to hear you guys read so I can see that you're developing. Okay, Al-Taf, we'll go with you first. Bismillah. Read, please, those 4 words. Those 4 combinations.
Fil bayti. Al-masjidu. Fil masjidi. Al-maktabu. Al-maktabi. As-sariru. Al-sariri.
Allah barik feek ala sariri. Jazakallahu khairan. Go ahead, Mirza.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Al-baytu.
How about Adil and Faiz and Brother Muhammad Ali and Madeenah book? If you can get your mics ready, that'd be great. Today coming next, inshallah. Go ahead, Akhi Mirza.
Al-baytu fil bayti. Al-masjidu fil masjidi. Al-maktabu ala al-maktabi.
بارك الله فيك.
السرير على السرير.
الله يبارك فيك، أحسن الله إليك، جزاك الله خيرا. تفضل أخي جنيد. تفضل. أبا عادل يا أخي جمايكا من عادل and Muhammad Ali. You able to arrange your mic? Go ahead, أخي جنيد, the mic is yours.
البيت في البيت. المسجد في المسجد. المكتب على المكتب.
جيد.
السرير على السرير.
الله يبارك فيك, أحسنت. طيب Junaid, keep with me now if you don't mind. Let's keep reading inshallah. Seeming as the other brothers, okay, they have, some of them don't have a mic, or they're not able to get to the mic or something. So let's read now the second part of the class. The first part of the class is to introduce this harful jar. The first part of the class is to introduce harful jar, fi and ala, as two examples, and what they do to a noun, is that they change the dhamma with a word that has alif and lam to a kasra, or a word that has alif and lam, only one kasra. And I want you to imagine that this word did not have alif and lam. How would it sound? Akhi Junaid, how would this word sound without alif and lam?
Baytun.
Jayyid, barakallahu feek. Two dhammas. So if you had harful jar coming before it, those two dhammas would simply convert into two kasras. So if you have one dhamma, changes into one kasra. If you have two dhammas, it changes into two kasras. So baytun would become
Baytin.
fi baytin. Fi baytin. And one dhamma, al baytu, becomes
fil bayti.
Barakallahu feek. Fil bayti. Here we have a conversation, and it's asking a couple of questions. As you can see, question marks. So the second thing to learn in this lesson is the meaning of the word Aina. And Aina is a word which creates a question, and it means where. Asking about the whereabouts of something or somebody. Aina. Okay? So the meaning is where, and it creates a question. So you say, read with me please, Junaid. Aina Muhammadun.
Aina Muhammadun.
Barakallah feek. Aina Muhammadun.
Aina Muhammadun.
And the rest of your brothers, I hope you are reading, inshallah, behind your screens. Aina Muhammadun.
Aina Muhammadun.
Okay. So the answer to that question is Muhammadun fi or fil, because it joins to the lam with a sukun on it. Fil ghurfati. Muhammadun fil ghurfati. Say Muhammadun.
Muhammadun fil ghurfati.
Muhammadun fil ghurfati. Now, why do you think I said fil ghurfati, even though there's no dhamma here, no kasra here? Why did we say al ghurfati? Right?
Because it is fi and alif lam.
Jayyid. Because there is a harful jar fi which comes directly before it. Ahsant Mirza.
Yeah.
Because of harful jar. Jayyid. Junaid. Barakallah fikum. The meaning of al-ghurfatu is, do you know, Junaid, what it means?
Living room?
Yeah, al-ghurfa means room, actually. Any room. So say he's in the room, whether it's a living room or a bedroom. In any case, a room, generally speaking, is known as al-ghurfatu. So he said, rather than repeating his name and saying Muhammadun, Aina Muhammadun, rather than saying Muhammadun fil ghurfati, we have a new addition, which is the third thing that we are learning here, and that is huwa. This is a pronoun. This is a word which is used to prevent repetition. Rather than saying the person's name each time. Muhammad came, Muhammad went, Muhammad sat. You say Muhammad came, he went, he sat. That's what huwa is doing. It's replacing the actual name and referring to it. And what you need to know about the word huwa is that this is used when you are referring to a masculine object or a person or a man or a male or male gender, or an object which is used in the Arabic language with male gender. In some languages, they differentiate between male and female genders. Other languages like English, for example, they don't distinguish between male and female as it comes to nouns. You have table, chair, pen, fan, bed, whatever, clothes, and these are all of neutral gender. And they're referred to as it. Whereas in Arabic and in many other languages, you have talk about things as if they are in feminine form, and other things as if they are in masculine form. Go ahead, Muhammad Ali, if you have a question. Is that random salam, or you have some question to ask Akhir Kareem? Because I know that you've been in the room for some time. I just saw your salam came up now. Unless you sent it earlier and you have the delay. That's different. Okay. So, Aina Muhammadun huwa fil ghurfati. Read please with me, Akhi Junaid. Aina Muhammadun.
Aina Muhammadun.
Huwa fil ghurfati.
Huwa fil ghurfati.
Say it again. Aina Muhammadun.
Aina Muhammadun.
Huwa.
Huwa.
Let's have a look at that. Huwa. This huwa means Muhammad. Goes back to Muhammad. It's referring to Muhammad. Aina Muhammadun huwa, meaning Muhammadun. Fil ghurfati. Akhi, Madeenah book. I don't know your name. Sorry. You chose that sign-in name as Madeenah book. You have a mic. Great, no problem. So you have the option of raising your hand. So somewhere you'll find a tab or some type of an option to raise your hand. Junaid, can you explain how to raise the hand? I don't know how to do it, to be honest.
There is a hand symbol on the right hand corner on the top.
Okay, mashallah. So when you click that, it shows next to your name that your hand is up. This is your request for me to open your mic, and because you want to read or you want to answer a question or something like that. So in that case, Brother Madeenah, I'll be able to open your mic, inshallah, when I know that you're ready. I won't open your mic without you telling me, without you raising your hand and requesting. And if you don't raise your hand because you don't know how to, then just type in the messages here. Yes, a finger point you got there. Or just type over here that you'd like to take the mic. Then I'll give it to you, inshallah. Okay. Now, the next line, which is here, wa. This is wa means and. Now, we studied in the previous chapter that when you have wa and alif or lam, then you jump straight over the alif and goes to the lam. You say wal. Yeah? As was in the previous classes. Let me show you where it is. In lesson 3, here you go. At-tabibu tawilun wal-mudarrisu qasirun. At-tabibu harf shamsi. At-tabibu tawilun wal-sukun on the lam, jumping over the alif. You don't need the alif because you have a letter before it. Whenever you have a letter before the alif, now the alif, you don't need to pronounce it anymore. You jump straight to it, to the lam. So you say, wal mudarrisu qasirun. And the reason for that is because this alif, which is with alif and lam, is known as Hamzatul Wasl. That's the name of this word, this alif. So Hamza al-Wasl is not very strong. It's strong, meaning it's pronounced when it's alone, you pronounce it. It takes a fatha. But when it has a letter before it, it shies away and disappears. And you read the letter which is before it, and you jump over the alif, and you go directly to the lam, or to the following letter, if it's a harf shamsi, like we said, was-sariru, or fis-sariri, or ala-sariri. Jayyid? Okay, that's a quick recap. But now coming back to where we were, you'll see that there's a different situation here. The hamza or the alif that you can see in the word Aina is different to the alif which is in the word al-baytu. Can you see a difference, Junaid?
Yeah.
What's the difference, Akhi? Just in looking.
Without Hamza.
Absolutely, Allah speak. So this alif here, like al-bayt with alif and lam, is bare. It has nothing on top of it. And this is the one that you will see in the mushaf, in the Noble Quran. You will find a small sign which looks like a dhamma, but it's actually something like this. Like a small, tiny, squiggly line which looks like this. I'm not trying to draw a mud, and I'm not trying to draw a dhamma. I'm trying to imitate this very small sign which comes on top of the alif in the mushaf. That shows that this alif is known as Hamza al-Wasl, and it is the Hamza which you do not pronounce if there is a letter that comes, if there is a word or a sound that comes before it. Now in the case of Aina, you have Hamza, and this is the difference between this type of an alif and this type of an alif. Okay? This is called, this Hamza that you can see is called Hamzatul Qat'i. Everyone say Hamzatul Qat'i. Right, Junaid? Yeah, Hamzatul Qat'i. Barakallah fiqh, Junaid. Yeah? And this one is called Hamzatul Wasli. Say inshallah, Hamzatul Wasli.
Hamzatul Wasli.
Barakallah fiqh. So you have Hamzatul Wasli and you have Hamzatul Qat'i. Say the last one.
Hamzatul Qat'i.
Barakallah fiqh. Hamzatul Qat'i, you draw the Hamza on top of it, or you write the Hamza on top of it, as you can see. And this Hamza, regardless of where it is in the sentence, in the line, if it's in the beginning, if it's in the middle, it is always going to be pronounced. It can never be eradicated, as in the case of this alif, Hamza al-Wasl. Hamza al-Wasl, when it is in the middle of two sounds, like fi will overtake the alif and go straight to the lam and say fil bayti, fil masjidi, alas sariri. As for Hamza al-Qat'i, then it's pronounced in every case. So you have Aina Muhammadun. Read please. Aina Muhammadun.
Aina Muhammadun.
And you also have Wa Aina Yasirun.
Wa Aina Yasirun.
Yes, don't say Waina Yasirun. Okay, brothers? You say Wa Aina Yasirun. Again?
Wa Aina Yasirun.
That's the correct way of pronouncing it. And the reason for that is, why, Junaid? Because of
Hamzatul Qat'i.
Because of Hamzatul Qat'i. Now you might hear, if you've been to the Arab countries, or you live in the Arab countries, or Saudi, you might hear them saying, when ruht, when rah, or whenukum, or something like that. And they actually, because that's their language, everyday language, so they make it easy on their tongue, as is known for any language. When you're speaking the language, say it in the easiest possible way, and you lighten the sounds. So they're saying when, they're making this Hamza light. By actual fact, this Hamza is always pronounced, and the correct way of saying it is Wa'aina. Although, if you're living amongst the people and that's how they communicate with each other, no harm for you to say when. Because it's the mode and means of communication. But when you're reading the Quran, then you must read it fully and correctly. When you're reading the hadiths, the words of the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahaba and the Tabi'een, you say it fully, read it correctly. And when you're talking to the ulama, also it's good and proper, inshallah, to speak Fusha. Though, again, you speak to them in the dialect that you are able to speak and to get the message across, no harm. Allah knows best. وَأَيْنَ يَاسِرٌ. Go ahead.
وَأَيْنَ يَاسِرٌ.
Answer. Huwa. What's the meaning of huwa in this sentence, Junaid?
Yeah, it refers to Yasir.
So look at that. Here you have huwa, and here you have huwa. The first one refers to Muhammadun. Second one refers to Yasirun, because each of them is relevant to its own sentence. Huwa means he. He is. Brother Madeenah, do you want the microphone? Because you were speaking about it, you said you have a mic. When you're ready, you're willing to take it. I'll just open the mic for you when you want to read, inshallah. At the moment, mashallah, we're having fun with the it. Huwa fil hammami. Huwa
fil hammami.
Here a couple of things are happening. We got alif and lam, and the lam has got a sukoon. Fi means you jump straight over the alif and go to the lam sukoon. So you say fil, then you start with ha. You say fil hammami. And why is there a kasra here, Akhi Junaid?
It is because of Hamza huruful jar.
Because of harful jar fi. So huwa meaning Yasir. Fil hammami. Al-hammamu means the bathroom or the shower. Okay? Al-hammam originally means the bath. The bathroom. Okay? And this word al-hammam comes from al-istihmam. Rather, al-istihmam comes from al-hammam. Also in the Quran you have words like hamim, means boiling, very hot, scorching, describing the heat and the water in Jahannam. Wal-iyadu billah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and protect you from the fire of hell. So the word al-hammam means where the water is being heated and people are taking a bath. That is the original word of the hammam. And then later on it became used for the toilet or something like that. Even nowadays, people, when they refer to going to to answer the call of nature, they say they're going to the hammam. This is just how language evolves. It's not always best. So we have a new development in the next line, in this line here. Here we have Aina again.
Aina.
Here we have Aminatu.
Aminatu.
Over here we have Yasirun.
Yasirun.
Muhammadun.
Muhammadun.
Aminatu.
Aminatu.
Why didn't we say Aminatun? Well, this is actually the fourth point, the fourth lesson, the fourth thing to learn inside lesson Rabi'. That is the difference between male names of people and feminine names. So masculine or male names like Muhammadun, Yasirun, Khalidun, Abidun, all these words, they take two dhammas. Whereas all of the feminine names, Aminatu, Khadijatu, Aishatu, Zainabu, Su'adu, Du'adu, the various names that you have of girls, all of them, Fatimatu, if we had that name, all of those, let's say, ladies' names and female names, all of them only have one dhamma. Masculine, all of them have two dhammas. The only exception of masculine names is that if the masculine name ends with ta marbuta, then he will also take one dhamma. Can you think of a name, Junaid, that has masculine, which has a ta marbuta at the end?
It's not coming to my mind.
Maybe Hamza. Yeah, Hamza. Hamza with a ha is a male name, masculine name, and it finishes with ta marbuta. Well, there's this letter here at the end of Aminatu. This is known as ta marbuta. This is a circular type of ta, as opposed to the other ta, which is the open ta, which is known as a ta al-maftuha. Ta maftuha. This is the one that you see over here in the word al-bayt. Yeah, al-baytu or fil-bayti. That ta there that I'm touching now is ta maftuha, the open ta, because it's open at the top. And this one is closed on the top, it's tied. That's why it's known as al-marbuta. Ta marbuta, the tied ta or the circular, the closed ta. This ta often changes, is a big giveaway sign to recognize a feminine noun. Okay, feminine noun, ta marbuta is a giveaway to recognize a feminine noun, even though men's names can also have a ta marbuta. They are masculines. They are still masculine, obviously. We refer to them as huwa. If you say Aina Hamzatu, you would say huwa fil ghurfati, for example. Okay? But in the way that the word is treated, it is treated in some aspects as a feminine, in that it will only take one dhamma. Okay? Now I just told you that almost like as a primer, so you don't get confused later on. Just trying to give you some background on that particular topic of this. Now you have وَأَيْنَ آمِنَةُ, please.
وَأَيْنَ آمِنَةُ.
آمِنَةُ فِي الْمَطْبَخِ. Again, آمِنَةُ.
آمِنَةُ فِي الْمَطْبَخِ.
فِي الْمَطْبَخِ. So she is in the kitchen. Al-matbakhu, here is the label. Here's the picture. You can recognize it with the type of tiles in the ground and the types of shelving and the fridge and these things. Okay? Aminatu fil matbakhi. Fil matbakhi.
Aminatu fil matbakhi.
What do we notice? We notice in the sentence over here, it doesn't say huwa. What does it say? Here. So here now, you know, is the way to refer to a feminine. I should say huwa for a masculine. Instead of the masculine, instead of the person's name, repeating his name over and over, you can say huwa, meaning he. And also, instead of repeating the female's name, Aina Aminatu, Aminatu fil matbakhi, Aminatu jalisatun, Aminatu, whatever it might be, you can start saying here instead of the person's name in order to make it short. Mirza Barakallahu Fik, Usamatu, Ahsanta. This is also a name, masculine name that has Tam al-Bota at the end. Sorry, I didn't see your message earlier, contribution earlier. Jazakallahu khairan. Tayyib, Madeenah's got his hand up, alhamdulillah. Okay, Junaid. Jazakallahu khairan. I'll give the mic to Madeenah now. Inshallah, thank you very much for your contributions. Tayyib, Akhi Madeenah, keep reading with me. وَأَيْنَ آمِنَةُ وَأَيْنَ آمِنَةُ. He went offline. قَدَّرَ اللَّهُ مَا شَاءَ فَعَلَ. Junaid, I need someone. Read with me, so I'm going to open your mic again.
Yeah.
Okay? وَأَيْنَ آمِنَةُ.
وَأَيْنَ آمِنَةُ.
هي في المطبخ.
هي في المطبخ.
هي في المطبخ.
هي في المطبخ.
أين الكتاب.
أين الكتاب.
Notice how the word Aina, the last sound of Aina, what is it, Junaid? The last sound of the word Aina?
Fatha.
is a fatha. جيد. So that's the fatha that you use to jump over to the lam sukoon. Ainal.
Okay.
Yes? You don't say Aina al, and this is harf kamari. So you say Ainal kitabu.
Ainal kitabu.
Al-Kitabu. Has it got Tamr both at the end of it?
No.
Is it a lady's name?
No.
So this is masculine. So you say huwa or hiya? Huwa. What does huwa refer to in this situation?
If it is masculine, it is huwa.
Yeah, in this case, the word huwa in our answer is referring to al-kitabu. Barakallahu fiqh. Aina al-kitabu?
Aina al-kitabu?
Huwa ala al-maktabi.
Huwa ala al-maktabi.
Huwa ala al-maktabi.
Huwa ala al-maktabi.
Barakallahu fiqh. Aina al-kitabu?
Aina al-kitabu?
See, read with me a few times. I want you to get the pronunciations correct. Read with me and Junaid. Aina al-kitabu?
Aina al-kitabu?
Aina al-kitabu?
Aina al-kitabu?
Why only one dhamma if this is masculine, Akhi Junaid? Why only one dhamma if this is masculine?
Yeah, because it is masculine, we have only one dhamma. Alif lam.
Because of Alif Ullah, we have one dhamma. Not because it's masculine or feminine. People's names, this is where masculine and feminine is important. One dhamma means feminine. Two dhammas is for masculine. Yeah? Meaning, feminine name, person's name will give you one dhamma. And a masculine person's name will give you, a male name will give you two dhammas. Al-Kitabu has one dhamma because
it is masculine plus it has alif lam.
La ya akhi. It has one dhamma because of simply and solely because of alif lam. Nothing to do with masculine and feminine. It has one dhamma solely and simply because of alif lam. And if alif lam was not there, what would happen to it? As we had in Dars al-Awwal, هذا كتاب هذا مسجد. Yes. Then in Dars al-Thani, كتاب الكتاب. صحيح؟
Yeah. الكتاب.
الكتاب. طيب. هو على المكتب.
هو على المكتب.
طيب. هو means in this case
الكتاب.
الكتاب. Now look at this one. وأين الساعة؟
وأين الساعة؟
الساعة refers to
room.
This is my drawing. Is it look anything to you? Does it look like? What's my drawing for, Junaid?
I don't know.
What can you see in my picture?
Yeah, I see your picture, but I don't know what it is.
Allahu Akbar. Mirza understood it, mashallah. It's a watch, accent. Hopefully because of my picture he understood it.
Yeah.
Can you see a watch now? Can you see a watch in my picture?
Yeah, now it makes more sense.
طيب. What can you tell me about the word as-sa'atu? What can you tell me about what's the features of this word? Any feature you can tell me about this word? Any information?
It is a feminine because of ta marbuta.
Naam, you can tell me this word ends with ta marbuta. And because it ends in ta marbuta, it is a
Feminine.
masculine or feminine, it's feminine word. Indeed. Why does it have one dhamma?
Because of alif lam.
Only because of Jazakallah khairan, nothing to do with masculine or feminine. Dhamma simply has got to do with alif and lam. If there was no alif and lam, what would you call it? What would you say?
Sa'atun.
Jazakallahu khairan. Sa'atun. As-sa'atu. Then he said, وَأَيْنَ السَّاعَةُ وَأَيْنَ السَّاعَةُ. This is a harf shamsi. وَأَيْنَ السَّاعَةُ.
وَأَيْنَ السَّاعَةُ.
Again. وَأَيْنَ السَّاعَةُ.
وَأَيْنَ السَّاعَةُ.
Here.
Here.
Why are we saying here?
Because of feminine.
And what's it referring to?
Sa'atu.
Here is referring to as-sa'atu. Here meaning as-sa'atu ala as-sariri. Ala as-sariri. Which means you have the watch on top of you have the watch which is on top of the
wall.
On top of the what? Top of the desk. Is my picture clear? Where is the sa'atu? Aina sa'atu?
Hiya ala sariri.
Ala sariri. The watch is on the bed. Maybe that's what? Barakallahu feekum. Right. Now, inshallah, I would like you to write down, you have homework, okay guys? The homework is to read this conversation and record it. أين محمد هو في الغرفة وأين ياسر هو في الحمام وأين آمنة هي في المطبخ أين الكتاب هو على المكتب وأين الساعة هي على السرير. I want you to read that conversation and record it. That's the first homework. The second homework, my dear brothers, is to answer these questions. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. Now these questions you have to write them down. The answers must be written. أين الكتاب? Tell me, what will the answer be, أخي جنيد? You have to read the story, read the dialogue, and get me the answer.
هو على المكتب.
هو على المكتب. So in this place here you write هو على المكتب. جيد? Then question 2. أين محمد? And you keep going to the next page. أين الساعة? أين ياسر? أين آمنة? So guys, take a screenshot right now of the page so that you have these questions up to question number 11. That is your homework. جيد? From question 1 to question 11. So this is the second part of your homework. That's number 2. 2 homeworks. One is to read. One is to read this dialogue and record it and send it to me via WhatsApp. And the second one is to answer these questions written form from question 1 all the way to question 11. The answer you must get from the dialogue that you read earlier, and then you take a picture of your answers, questions and answers, and then you send it to me on my WhatsApp number, which is on display now. Barakallahu feekum. We'll stop there, inshallah ta'ala. Apologies for the brothers who were not able to use their mics. Please, I implore you, brothers, I want everyone, when you are sitting for the lesson, sit in a quiet place, sit in a place where you'll be able to open your mic and you'll be able to benefit us, you'll be able to practice your pronunciation skills and interact with the teacher. It'll be better for me, so that I know where my students are going, better for you, so you know where you are going. Inshallah, that'll be a good learning experience for all of us. Jazakumullah khair. We'll stop there, inshallah. Please, guys, within 48 hours, send me your homework, which is answering those questions. Which is to read the dialogue, recording, send it on WhatsApp, and then write those questions and answers down, question 1 to 11, and send me a photo of it, also a picture of that on WhatsApp, please. Allah يبارك فيكم. والله أعلم. وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Junaid, جزاك الله خيرا for your excellent.